Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of the makeup haul. So in the first video I showed you all the products and gave you my first or second or third impression, and in this one I'm doing a look with all the products. Now I sped up my eye look because it took like an hour or two and ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, no, I'm showing you which colors I use and like the whole process, and then after that I'm talking again, so if you don't want to see the whole eye look, you can skip to the timestamp mentioned on screen right now. But like I said, feel free to watch the whole look or just put it in the background and enjoy the music. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna do my second eye off camera and then I'll be back to do lashes. No, I'll probably have the lashes on already and the bottom and the rest of my face. eyes are done. I think this eye looks way better than this eye, even though I effed up my lashes here. But I really don't like the line I did on this eye. Yeah, I've put on my foundation, I did the lower side of my eye, so the eyes are done. There's nothing more to be added. So I'm now gonna use the Wonder Stick. I've tried it once. I think I put on too little, so I'm gonna put on a little bit more. This is really weird for me. I'm just gonna use the other side of my beauty blender, or of my Real Technique complexion sponge. Definitely a bronzer. I don't think it's too dark for me, even though it's medium. It's really easy in use. Really natural. Shiny. Okay, now the hard part. I don't want it to look like a line, and usually it does. Well, like too low. I think I put it too low. By the way, it doesn't look that bad in real life. Or not bad, but not so harsh. I am going to bake. Just gonna do one more little line here to accentuate this part. I really love it on my forehead. Nice. I used the Cover FX translucent light. It's not translucent, it is just light. First impression, it looks good. Don't know how it wears out, how long. Yeah, I really like it on my forehead. I went for really dramatic eyelashes. I was just feeling them. I mean, it's a dramatic eye look, so. Now, I think I will be going over it with a powder. Like only a little bit, teeny tiny bit. The Hoola Benefit Original. Just to kind of take the shine away. I am noticing like little sparks, little glitters. I don't know if it's from the foundation or if it traveled with the beauty blender around my face. And then a little bit here too. Just to keep it from sliding down my face. Now for blush. What should I do? Maybe one of these tart ones? What do you think? The orangey one? Or the pink? Definitely one of those two. I think I'm going for the orange one. Yeah. It doesn't have a shade name. I bought this round palette because it was cheaper. And I'm just going for like a flush. A flush of blush. Okay. Maybe a little bit more than a flush. Look, like this pink bit always comes through. So now, highlight. I haven't used this in a while. It's an orangey one from Sleek. I look crazy. Okay, I forgot about this. I forgot this was so pigmented. I love a Cupid's bow. Like the Cupid's bow highlight. Oh, I love it. I am gonna go over it with the blush brush just to hopefully like. Nope, no saving. Okay. So for my lips, I'm going to outline them with the MAC MAC lip pencil in Gurl. Do you guys remember this? Okay, wow, I used to not love this color, but actually it's kind of nice. You see, like, it's not always trends that change, it's just also time and personal preferences change. I used to hate like pink lipstick and then I loved it. Now I hate it again. Not hate it, but I'm not like the biggest, not like for it. I don't want to wear it all the time anymore. And I know that when I got this lip pencil, I was like, why the hell did I buy this? And now I'm thinking, wow, why haven't I used it more? So I have this space underneath my lips. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little bit more light than my natural lip or my lip. So you would think my lips stops here, but I would go like a little bit under it because sometimes it looks like I didn't line my lips properly if I didn't do it. But when I do, but when I take everything with it, my lips look very plump. And it looks like if I overline them, so I don't know. And I don't mind my bottom lip to be overlined, but I personally don't like it when I overline my lips, except like the corners because they are uneven. This one's a little lower than this one. I try to correct it, but it's... I'm getting tired, guys. I haven't had a lot of sleep. This is taking way longer than I thought it would be. Bye. So I'm going to use Champs-Élysées, the high pigment gloss first. Maybe we'll do a little bit of the other one. Diamond Walk over it. It's a pretty natural color. I really like it. It's like brown, but with enough pink in it. I think I used the other one the last time. Diamond Walk. I think I used the more like sheer one. This has really covered the color of my lips. Feels very light. Totally not sticky. Kind of crumbly, but not in a bad way, not like an overripe pear or a kiwi or something. More like powdery. I do like baking. I think I should lighten up my lips a little bit, so I'm going over it with Diamond Walk. Not really helping, but okay. Last thing I'm gonna do, my little Freck. Every makeup look I'm going to do is probably gonna have Frecks now. So this is the finished look. I'm kind of happy with it. I'm happy with it. Kind of thinking the freckles are a little bit overdue. I'm thinking I liked the look better without it, but I still like it, so it's okay. Now, my thoughts on the products. I already gave you my opinion of this. I don't think it's like worth it. I'm gonna look for a better waterproof mascara. It's not bad, it's just not the best. Crazy about Freck. The only thing is, the first time I used it, I had to let it dry, like a couple of seconds before I could tap them to give them like more real looking. Amazing price, but amazing product. The Jouer lip glosses, I like them. This one has stayed on pretty well. And then for the makeup palette, I mean, the shades are pretty pigmented. The green was a little bit less pigmented, but like the vibrant orange or neon orange was really something. The pinks are great. The green, everything I've used on my eyes, and I've used quite a lot, was really good. There was a little bit of fallout, but not as much as like the Michaela palette. Really happy with it. Maybe even a little bit happier than with the Michaela palette. I'll have to do a couple more looks with it, of course. The NYX Wonder Stick I'm liking too. It has a very natural finish, very natural result. The pencil, the Sigma eyeliner pencil, is a little bit thicker than I would have expected. Or maybe it was because I mixed pigment with water. I thought I could work a little bit finer with it, but I will have to test it out with different products. Maybe like a cream product will work better with it. I'm going to look for something a little bit maybe smaller than this, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. And the Maybelline gel eyeliner, pretty good, it's pretty pigmented. I don't think it's the best one I've ever tried. I think I've tried a Catrice one that was like half the price and performed the same way, if not better. The only difference is that this doesn't have a scent, which is weird for Maybelline. Yeah, no, and the Essence one was like, yeah, or Catrice one, I'm sorry, it's like with their concealer, it has this like scent too. It just smelled like paint, straight up paint. I like the lip gloss. I don't know if I'm in love with it. It's okay. And I think it's like kind of bleeding already. I do have to say that my lips were feeling dry, and with this on it feels more hydrated, which is very rare. So in that way I would say this is, yeah, I really like it. Still has a nice sheen. The makeup look took me quite long. I love the colors that I've used on my eyes. They were easy to blend. The dark purple was a little bit trickier to work with, but I think it's just my eye. I'm not really in love with like the gold stripes or lines I did on my eyes. I wish it was another color, a little bit more, a little bit finer, but yeah, I'll just have to live with that for now. I'm not gonna like redo it. The yellow shade was, oh my god, so pigmented. Especially for a yellow, not even like especially for a yellow, it was just really pigmented. The key lime looks like such a great color in that pan, but I had to like really work it in and it's not really showing. So in the future I would put a white base underneath that. I really like this like sorbet kind of color I've got going on here. I used some of the pinks. I'm really curious if they're gonna stain my eyes. I saw on the back of the palette that it said for face and body, not for face, body and eyes, which is, I mean, kind of stupid. And it's like most of the colors that I've used, but we'll see. The only thing that's irritating my eyes right now are these lashes. I want to rip them off, but I still gotta take some pictures before. Yeah, really happy with this palette. Like I said, I think I even like it a little bit more than the Michaela palette. I like the other one too. Happy with my purchases. If you want to know how the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid has held up, is it a new favorite? Is it gonna replace my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation? Tune in for my next makeup video. Yeah. Okay, bye bye. The beat is rocking and never stopping. rocking and never stopping.